On Friday, in a statement from Assembly Minority Leader Will Barkley, he said that Assemblyman Brian Miller has tested positive for COVID-19. Miller is being treated at St. Luke's Hospital in Utica, and Assemblyman Miller, who represents New York's 101st District, was in Albany on March 18th and tested positive for the virus on March 20th, was immediately self-quarantined in his home. Barkley's office is encouraging anyone who may have had close contact with Miller to self-isolate and limit your contact with people who are more vulnerable to coronavirus. Contact your physician and your local health department if you are beginning to show symptoms that are consistent with the virus. As of Thursday, March 26th, the Mohawk Valley had its first fatality for coronavirus. The Herkimer County government's Facebook page released a statement about an 85-year-old resident of the county who passed away from the virus. The patient had pre-existing health issues. We don't know any additional information about that person at this time. There are also 16 positive cases for coronavirus in Oneida County, with one hospitalization being Assemblyman Miller, again at St. Luke's Hospital for treatment in Utica. The daily briefing with Oneida County Executive Anthony Picenti, that's still scheduled for Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. You can stream that live on our website, cnyhomepage.com, and information from that meeting will also be on our stations WUTR and WFXV. On the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's website, it suggests creating a household plan of action in case someone in your home develops COVID-19 or an outbreak in your community alters daily activities. Now, this plan should include several things: a 2-week supply of prescription and over-the-counter medications, food, and other essentials. If possible, also know a way to get food delivered to you. Create different ways of communicating with others, such as your friends, family, and coworkers, to limit some of that face-to-face contact and practice social distancing. Create a plan to work from home. Childcare needs, and adapt to the cancellation of events. That's what we're seeing across the state. A lot of events are beginning to get canceled because of the concept of wanting to stay as far away from people as we can to kind of limit that risk and limit the chance of exposure to the virus. The CDC also says you should stay informed about emergency operations for schools and workplaces for everyone within your household. During Governor Cuomo's daily briefing this Friday morning, he said that there are now more than approximately 44,635 positive cases of COVID-19 across the state. And the new number of deaths has increased from 385 to 519, and that's just within the last 24 hours. There are just under 6,500 patients that have been hospitalized. And Governor Cuomo also announced that he is ordering all public schools to remain closed until April 15th. And locally, that has a significant impact on Otsego County, where their original order for school closures was set to expire today and have students return on Monday, but now they are also going to have to remain closed at least until April 15th. The next daily briefing will be Monday, March 30th, and you can check our website, CNY homepage, for all of the latest information on COVID-19.